Yeah, hi. Yeah, uh, it's interesting helping you. I can see, yeah, I'm not easy to work with, but nor are you. Um, yeah, a few things. The main thing is I look at the market now. I look at the little kids and the mothers that will be watching this, and they would already be watching a lot of dance acts and things like that, and what they want to see is confidence. Okay, and what you've got that you're trying to do too much. You're actually undoing good work by putting in. You've got the pattern being formed, and you've got these anxious boxes down the bottom. Yeah, you're cramming it all in, and really, it's just distracting. What do I look at here? The boxes or the pattern? Okay, and what the kids will be looking at is the pattern, and the mother will be looking at the pattern. All right, and then once that pattern's formed, the next box comes up. That's what they expect to see. All right. They don't expect to see. They don't want to see what you're trying to show them. Sorry, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a lot of those boxes are just so eager, but you're doing too much because they just and you think about where their focus is. And just case in point, I had on the bloody website uh, do yoga and dancing. Fucking stupid is that when you think about it? I go on the site. I'm the only one that just because I dance, because I'm interested in it. Nobody else is. I'm trying to shove it in the fucking business. I mean, you know, if you said to me, Bob, you got rocks in your head, these bozos will never fucking get up and dance, I would have to say, yeah, you're probably fucking right. But that's looking at the market, at my intended market. But yeah, would they watch a movie together? Yeah, listen to music, yeah, probably some old music or something, yeah. Um, yeah, watch a movie, or might even play a game. More than likely, just sit there and have a drink. All right, but as for yoga and fucking dancing, oh, forget it. That's it's and when I look at it, it's just a fucking and I've got all the trouble of putting in my. It would have been just better if I or somebody had said, look at your market. Are they going to be interested in yoga? Really? Isn't there something else you can put there? And that would have sped it up. Would have saved all that time. You know what I mean? And it's I guess it's like looking at reality. It's like the lid. You don't look at a lid. You look at what's in the box. It's just reality. I mean, it's reality within an unrealistic situation you've got happening here, because boxes don't open themselves. But there still has to be that reality about it. Yeah, and you really need to focus on the fucking market. You're focusing on, the market on one hand and these professionals on the other. You're splitting yourself, all right? And you're saying something about the balls are touching themselves or something. I can't even see it. I don't know what you're talking about. And if anybody wants to nitpick over it, let them. You've got to get to the market, really. At the end of the day, otherwise get out of it. Just go and get a job and do something. But if you're going to do this, you're doing it for the market, for the people who will be viewing. You've got to think about them. Not me, not fucking professionals, not anybody else, not your brother. It's the kids and the mothers that will be watching it. Otherwise, if you don't think about them, they'll only watch one of your animations. They won't save you. And look, you could even, put the word confidence up there, and then have I don't know, just that would be that they might say yes, good, she actually inspires this confidence sort of feeling. But what you've got there at the moment is just uncertainty, and kids are already uncertain of themselves. They don't want anything that's uncertain. They want certainty. Good sort of yep. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You've never had children, so you don't understand. But well, I don't know. I certainly didn't want. I wanted confidence. But what you've got is, I would look at it and think, she doesn't know what she's doing, because I know what should roughly be there. It should be right choreographed. You're dancing and that sort of thing. Yep. You'd have everybody. If somebody was. Think of it this way. Think of this as a stage that I'm watching, and you've got somebody instructing the boxers what to do. Would they instruct them to be nervous? Okay. No. Or would they instruct them to be anxious? No. No, that's all right. You wait there, stop there until the pattern's finished. Then everybody moves up. Okay, we go through that, and then the next lot move up, and then we go through it, and that's how a person would organise them. Okay, but you've got chaos. You've got boxes, you know, being themselves. Here, in you come. Can you see what I'm saying? It's that's the way I look at it. Yeah, these are, and it looks like these are all, you know, lining up ready to go. But then they would be, you know, they've been practicing and practicing and practicing, and tonight's their big night. And okay, then they get the nod from the person, so they all move up. Okay, and they're all boom, 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 boom. But you've got them, you know, they might well be anxious on the night, but they'd be trying to hide that. You're trying to show that they're anxious. That's how it comes across. It's like an act on a stage. All right. So if you look at that and you think, I look at it, yeah, this is just getting my right brain out. Yeah, they're actors, little actors. These boxers are little kids, actually, little kid actors, and they're on the stage, and the teacher has got them moving up. You know, makes the pattern, then. Think of it. If you had little kids doing this, making a pattern, and they're all anxious, you know, after you practiced it for 3 months, would they all be anxious to begin with? And would you allow that to happen? No, because you're putting on a show for people to watch. And no, you're not putting on a show for some professional teacher or something that might be there. Fuck them. No, you've got an audience there, and you want to do it for the audience. But yeah, that's what it is. It's they're little kids on a stage, and they're making patterns with their balls. That's what the kids are looking at. Yeah, little kids on the stage. All little boxes, but your boxes are all over the place. They're not well choreographed at all. Choreographed. Yeah, you've done a shit job with them, to be honest. I mean, the whole thing is brilliant for me. There's no doubt about that. But when just in the simple, this is what I'm talking about with the big picture. You've got all the detail right, but the big picture is, yeah, they're like little stage characters, and you've got them anxious when they shouldn't be. That's the big picture, okay? You know, you said the balls are too close, touching. Oh, fuck if I know. Still don't even know what you're talking about. That's how insignificant and unimportant it is. But see, the thing is, you are in detail, as you do this, very careful. You're watching all this and thinking about it. It's too close. You know, I don't know. But I see it, and I compare it to something else that I've seen, which is plays. It's school. You know, they have to do everything just so, just right. Yeah, but it's not the case here. You're not. Can you see what I'm saying? That's what they'll compare it to. Yeah, like a play at school. And they've got the stage, and you've got the music, and the kids being the boxers, are all doing their little thing. And then, okay, the pattern's finished, now move up. You know, just think about it. Would you have a teacher saying, okay, while the pattern's forming, move up? And so you've got the audience looking at the kids, looking at the pattern. What do we look at? The pattern or the kids? Which one do we? What you want is looking at the pattern, okay. Now look at the kids. Okay, looking at the kids, we've done that. Right, now we'll go back up to the pattern again. Right? But you've got an uncertain. And actually what's happening is, I'm saying the boxes are uncertain. The truth is, what's coming through to me is I'm uncertain what I should be looking at. So it's actually me that's uncertain. See, that's interesting, isn't it? So because I'm uncertain, I'm thinking, I'm pointing the finger and saying, no, those boxes are uncertain, but it's actually me. Yeah. Now, that's an interesting little point. This is what I mean. But I'll switch from text to voice. I can probably get this out. But but that's the thing. So if I'm uncertain as to what I should be looking at, I then project it to that. That's what I said. They are uncertain. Don't know what they're doing. I didn't know. Do I look at the pattern or do I look at the boxes? See? So you create uncertainty in me. You make me feel anxious and uncertain of myself. I don't want to feel like that. Why are you sending that through to me, and then arguing about it and saying, no, that's fine. I want to make you feel uncertain. I think, shit, I need as much certainty as I can to get my web page up. Thanks. I don't need uncertainty in my life. I've got enough. All right? Yeah. So when I don't know whether to look up there or down there, yep, that's creating uncertainty. I don't want it. You know, and nor does the kid, nor does the mother. They've got enough uncertainty. They don't want any more uncertainty. Yeah. So it's just, yeah, your work is good, except you've got things happening at the same time, creating uncertainty. Just another, just another glitch. But yet you're focused on these balls touching or something, which, if at the end of the day it's a problem, I doubt it will be. But it could be once all the other big things. But the balls touching is not creating uncertainty in my mind, and I don't want uncertainty, and nor does anybody. They've got enough. Okay, they don't. You're actually projecting your uncertainty onto them. Do you follow? That's actually, it's coming out of your head via a funny technique, and you're sending your uncertainty through to them, and they're going to say, "Oh, fuck her, bang, gone." You get one video, kid, and that's it. Yeah, so that's. Can you see what I'm driving at? Yep. You're looking at everything else, but yeah, the thing that you are actually projecting to them is uncertainty. Yeah. Anyway, I want to get to work. But the work is good. But I'll just tell you what I'm seeing. Okay, bye.